Okay, so right now we're at the rail yard. We're getting ready to pick up a load. So yeah, this is a short video that I'm gonna do for those that don't know what a truck looks like inside. You know, right now we're driving a double sleeper, and there's 2 beds back there. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. Let me find my container first, and then we'll walk you through it and show you what's inside. All right? Don't go nowhere. First and foremost, let me congratulate all the ones that passed the CDL, all the ones that are driving by themselves, regional, dedicated, home daily, owner ops too. That's another one. That's another one coming down in the sometime next year or so. But we'll talk about that later. First, yeah, let me say it's a blessing, and yes, I do have a lot of text messages, a lot of emails. You know, everybody calls me. A lot of people calls me. A lot of people asking me. And yeah, this video is to show a lot of you guys that, you know, they want to know what a truck looks like inside. You know, it's real quick. I'll show you. And the reason why these trucks are so big, because there's there's room back there for 2 beds. You know, some trucks has a single sleeper, which is 1 bed. This one has a double sleeper. You know, I did ask for a double sleeper because it's more comfortable. You can put more stuff inside. So then if you're doing team, you basically, of course, have 2 seats. You know, these seats are air equipped. They are comfortable, especially on the bumpy ride. And then this truck has a lot of storage. You know, you have a lot of storage up here, and this is like a second home, like a little I call it like a little a studio. You know, because you have the curtain for privacy when you're back there. So right now it's just me, myself and I. You do have compartment here. You can put storage there. You know, put whatever you want. You know, you have the top bed, storage. When you're with your partner, you either take the top bed or you take the bottom bed. You know, I try to keep my bed as cozy because I do use it when I get live unloaded. I have my microwave. Microwave normally goes here, but there's a strap missing. So I normally put it on top of the bed right along with my printer. Printer is a must-have. Yes, of course, the fridge. You guys will be able to share the fridge. You know, share storage. It has a lot of storage under the bed. There's more storage under there. You know, there's a latch here that you lift up. You pull it forward, and then the whole entire bed lifts up, and you can put more stuff on the bottom. This here, you can put your clothes. I normally have yes, I do. I have a portable just in case emergency, because when you gotta go, you gotta go. So what I do is, I made this up and I use this for my camper. I do have a camper home. You know, so this is for emergency purposes only. So what I do is I just take a trash bag and I just, you know, tuck it in, put it in there. And then, yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And it happens. You know, a lot of people, they do what they gotta do, man. You know, you do what you gotta do. But a lot of people, they'll open up a bag, and they'll just drop that grenade in the bag. Can't find a safe haven or a bathroom or something. When you gotta go, man, you gotta go. And that's for real. But yeah, there's a lot of storage. You have to share, you know, beds. You know, I don't know if once you're in here, you close it, and you're, you know, now it's privacy. You know, the mentor cannot open the curtain at all to see what you're doing. You know, he's not allowed to. So you can change your clothes, you can do whatever, man. And yeah, it's sometimes a lot of people suffer from being claustrophobic. So it's hard to, you know, be tight in the spot, man. So yeah, it is sometimes. That's why a lot of people end up leaving and quitting, because they can't take it. They just can't take it. Like me, I was one of them too. I couldn't take the fact that I was sleeping in inside a truck, especially when the truck is moving. It's hard for you to get your Z's in, you know. So yeah, I mean, this is how it is, man. When you're doing teamwork, you share, you know. And then you can only, again, if you're over the road, you only drive 10 hours, shut it down, and then switch over. Then your partner will take over. He'll log in. So if you know, you have a driver code and you have a PIN and password to log in to your driving records, and that's basically what's it, you know. But yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of people that can't, you know, take it, you know. But it is what it is, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do to sacrifice, you know. Sometimes you got to sacrifice it and give it all in, and in order for you to move forward, man. Because sometimes, you know, it's like these jobs out here are not doing it. They're not paying it. So sometimes It is what it is, and we all go through it. Okay, my people, take your time, be safe, study hard, focus, watch your back, watch your tandems. God bless you all, love y'all. Drive safe, be safe, fly safe. Catch you in my next video. Be safe later.